All right, so now you've made your choice. You are ready. And now it's time to make a move. You have waited on the interest rates. You have waited on the housing market. But now, for whatever reason, you now feel entirely comfortable with buying a new home and listing your current home. So you call your real estate agent, you sign your listing paperwork, you get your home show ready, and you officially put your home on the market. Now, in the back of your mind, chances are you are expecting and/are hoping your home sells day one, hour one, minute one. And of course, you are hopeful that your home sells for above your listed price. And you are maybe even thinking that there's a chance that a buyer may waive some contingencies in hopes of securing your home. I mean, after all, you've heard all the stories over the past 5 years. You've read all the headlines. You've seen the nightly news. Home sales are up. It's a seller's market. Now is the perfect time to capitalize on arguably your biggest investment. So now you are just waiting for the perfect buyer to fall in love with your home. Easy enough, right? Well, sometimes, as goes many facets of life, it doesn't always go the way we planned it. Life doesn't always follow a straight line. And in today's housing market, sometimes selling your home may not be as cut and dry as how you imagine it. And here's why. Beyond the headlines, beyond the clickbait, outside of what you heard secondhand about your neighbor's home selling for tens of thousands of dollars over the listed price, sometimes reality can deviate from what we think or what we absolutely believe to be true. So why am I saying all this? It's a great question, and the reason is this. Due to a multitude of factors, not all homes are selling day one, hour one, minute one above the listed price. We are no longer living in the unicorn years of 2020, 2021, and 2022. The real estate market is ever evolving, and today's real estate market is no different. So let's talk about what's really going on. And that is, on average, homes are taking a week longer to sell than they did just 1 year ago today. In fact, according to Realtor.com, nationwide, homes are taking longer to sell. The typical home spent 60 days on market in the month of August, 7 days longer than it did in 2024. And this marks the 17th straight month, year over year, increases in time on market. So why is this all happening? Part of the reason is simple. We simply have more homes on the market. And with more options for buyers to choose from, homes aren't getting snatched up quite as fast. But here's another big reason why homes are sitting on the market: the list price. The truth is this: the average list price isn't going up, and that matters. Today, a lot of homeowners are overshooting their list price. They are shooting for the moon, but falling amongst the stars. See, the issue is a lot of sellers still believe we are living in the unicorn housing market of 2020, 2021, and 2022, and unfortunately, we are not. Sellers remember the big climb in home prices a few years ago, and they don't realize how much the real estate market has changed. And one of the most important, but often overlooked, changes in today's housing market is this. Nationwide, the average home's list price has held steady for the past few years. And this is a big shift from a typical market where prices were rising steadily each year, and significantly different than the 2020 to 2022 surge when sellers could set their price just about anywhere and still attract multiple offers over asking. But now it's 2025, it's almost 2026, and that home price surge has leveled off. And for sellers who want to stay competitive, this is incredibly important to take note. The reality is this: buyers are a lot more price sensitive now, and sellers can't keep trying to inch the bar higher or their home will sit without any offers. Homeowners who expect to bring in more than their neighbor did last year may be setting themselves up for a longer, more frustrating experience. And while some homeowners are starting to realize home prices can't keep climbing at such a rapid pace, the hiccup is that list prices aren't actually coming down yet as a result. Instead, homes are just hanging around, holding steady. And sellers who make this mistake are often holding on to hope that they'll be able to eke out a few more dollars from the sale of their home. But that's the problem right there. If you want to sell your home today, you need to be in line with where the market is today. Not last year, not during the pandemic, but today. Because home buyers will skip over homes that feel overpriced, even if it's just overpriced by a little bit. And it's not that the home buyer isn't interested. It's just that the market is giving them more options to choose from. Buyers can be more selective, and sellers don't get the same benefit of the doubt. And if your home isn't priced to sell, buyers will just move on. In fact, they've got other options. So here are 4 signs your list price may be too high. Number 1, you are not getting many showings. Number 2, you haven't gotten any offers, or any offers you received have been lowball offers. Number 3, buyers that do come to your home leave overly negative feedback. Number 4, your house has been sitting on the market longer than the average days on market in your area. So if you are a seller and any of these signs sound familiar, just know that waiting it out probably won't fix the problem, but adjusting your price will. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be a big drop in your price. Even a small adjustment can be enough to bring in the right buyers through your door. And if you are worried that you will not receive high ticket sale price that you thought you'd be able to land, keep in mind that your equity has probably grown quite a bit. And chances are you are still ahead of the game simply because you invested in your home over the last 5, 10, or 15 years, and you are still winning when you sell today. The bottom line is this: patience is not a strategy. Hope isn't a game plan. However, pricing your home correctly is. And if your home isn't moving, the market is trying to tell you something, and the right price can change everything. Your home will sell, and if you do it with the right price strategy, it'll go quickly. Catch you guys next time.